So I've been trying to lose weight, and right now I'm going to weigh myself, show you guys. I started out at 205, and I'm trying to get down to like 180, 175, and I've been doing this for a while, but I'm actually starting to lose a little bit of weight. So like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what your weight battles are, where you are, how much you're trying to lose, and we'll talk about it. Leave it in the description. Maybe some of the things that you do to help you drop some of this weight off. Alright, check it out. I'm going to do the weight. That's what we're working at, 191. I'm still fat. We'll do sometimes this thing does what it wants as far as weights go, so we get a double accurate. So again, so like I said here, getting ready to take a nice little trip, 3,500 miles on the opposite side of the world here. Well, not the world, but state, all the way to Texas here. Now I got family in Texas. It'd be nice if I could see somebody, but I don't think I'll have that much time, because I have nobody in the Houston area that I know that lives down there from my family. Got a little controversy, but it'll all be taken care of today. When you deal with, when you got a blended family like ours, you have to deal with the other parents, and right now it's proven to be a little difficult. Let our Asian A, one of our daughters, go visit her dad for the summer, and now he's kind of reluctant on bringing her back home. We don't take it too kindly. It's kind of irritating, but I've already had to spend some money, unwanted money, put us in the bind back. Kind of real just irritated right now about the whole situation. You know, we let her go down there it was supposed to be a surprise, you know, visiting her family down there. Her grandmother took her down there. She was only supposed to stay like 3 or 4 days. The day she was leaving, we get a phone call. Hey, I'm trying to keep her longer. You know, I want to keep her for the summer type of stuff. And we're like, no, dude. I was like, she wasn't even supposed to be down there. I mean, he had all year to plan this out, and yet, if it wasn't for his mother, then, you know, she wouldn't be down there as it is right now. But, you know, me recognizing it, and those two going back and forth, you know, me being a father, I got 2 kids myself that are not in the house full time with me, my boys, and I do my best just to try to get along with their mom and try to work things out. And when you're not the custodial parent, you don't get to pull all the triggers, you know, make all the rules. And some things you're gonna have to live with, and some things you don't live with. But throughout my whole adventure, my thing was I was always going to stay in the state where my kids are, so I don't have these type of problems. It's for any father that has kids and you want to be in their lives consistently, you can't do that out in another state, and there's really no justification to the situation if you do move and leave children behind, because you're leaving them behind. It's your choice. Nobody can make you move away from them, and you have to basically suffer the consequences of your actions. And me, I've always said, me and my wife are married, but I'm not moving until my last one that is not in this house is 18, so I don't have to go through this part, or visiting or seeing, or things like that. These it's hard enough being in their lives now with them. And another thing is, even if you do set something like that, you leave out of state, you got to get the legal stuff taken care of before you go. I mean, you got to have visitation rights. Just because you pay child support doesn't mean that you have visitation. I learned that the hard way. So I had to fight for my children. I had to fight for any little custody that I do have. And it's been a struggle. Been lots of money spent. Been lots of time. Lots of parenting courses that I had to go through. And if you're a father, man, like and subscribe. I'm all about family. And not only that, let me know what kind of baby mama problems you got, or even the ladies, baby daddy problems and things like that, because this stuff is at a high rate, man. And for me, it's real hard to feel sorry for somebody that basically you checked out and left your child. You left her at a young age. And me, I've been her stepdad or father. She calls me father. She calls me dad. Now, going on ever since she was like 4, And I don't get salty or anything when she wants to see her dad, because I know that's her dad. And I know she loves him. She's always gonna have a special. That's her father. But when you're absent, you don't get to call the shots, man. You just don't get to have the stuff you want go your way. And now we have to go down here to retrieve our baby, and they're not answering. They're not receiving any of our text messages saying, "Hey, we're coming down here." They know we're coming down here. They're supposed to drop her off, and we're supposed to get her, but they're not cooperating. So it's like, this could be really messy. And that's the part I don't like when you're dealing with children, is the mess that you put them through or you put them in. And it's not so far that it's all for selfish reasoning, And now we got this child in the middle of a parent war, basically. And it really hurts, and it pisses me off when grown people can't come to a compromise. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't. First of all, if you're a father and you can't stand your baby mom, there's a problem, because you sat up there and made a child with that woman, and you should be able to communicate, whether you guys are together or not, but at least be able to communicate on a civil level where things can get done and accomplished peacefully. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. And I can't, it just eats me up when we have to go through these types of things, period. And like I said, I've been there before. I've had to learn a different way of communicating, and I've had to learn more of a humbleness and a more of a peaceful draw a line in the sand of what I can and what I cannot do, what I say and what I will not say, and things. But first of all, legally, you eliminate a lot of your problems when you go through it legally. When there's paper documents, because it's like, look, it is what it is. This is the paper. This is how we're going to do. This is what I'm granted. This is what you're granted. This is the steps that we'll follow. But if there ain't no paper and no custody, bro, good luck. Good luck to any father that's trying to be a father and to kids outside of their house if you don't have some kind of paperwork. You better have a very good baby mom, or the mother of your children better be a very cool, mild-tempered person for you to go through about that exchange. Otherwise, it's going to be all heck. The struggle will be real. Bottom line. You can't be kidnapping kids. You can't hold them. You're not the custodial parent, bro. There's a reason why you pay child support. There's a reason why these things are placed under law, because you are absent. That's my rant of the day. Sorry about that. This little vacation that we have to take really sucks, because I have to take a day off that I don't take days off of work, only for family stuff, and this is a family emergency. So it's so nerve-wracking for a person like me, and but anyway, I gotta go down here. My head is hurting. My life really sucks. Life really sucks right now. But nevertheless, this is what we're about. This is what's going on. I'm about to go outside and catch Pokemon. Hey, does any of you guys play Pokemon? If you do, like, subscribe, or put it in the comments, hey man, I do the Pokemon thing. Say something. Say something to me. I'm a level 11. Been looking at some tips and tricks on how to get your Pokemon on point. So I'm about to walk right now and go get a gym. About to go find a gym and put my Pokemon in it right now. Hopefully I'll find a couple. Starting our voyage out for the day. Getting ready to go to Grandma's and drop
1, 2, 3, go!
the kids off. And then we gotta stop by my mom's house.
Thomas won!
And then we'll be headed to Houston here. Getting ready to go to the airport and check in. So we're on our way. Never been to Houston. This is my. I was born in Texas, but never been to Houston. So I'm kind of excited to see a new part of a place where I was born. I've always been in Dallas. I've been far as Odessa, but never to Houston. So we'll get to see where the old Houston Rockets live or reside. We're about to head to Texas. So, riding in a convertible. I'm in the back, just doing my thing.
Where you belong.
Looking sexy as all outdoors. Why you gotta turn the music up? I'm doing my blog. What are you doing? Yeah. Check the boy out. This is my second time ever being in a convertible. This is my sister. She's driving. Sometimes she don't like to be on camera, so I ain't gonna put her on camera. Oh, are you looking ratchet or are you good today? So here we go. Twisting the whip. Yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah. So, like I said, on our way to Texas here, getting dropped off to the airport. My sister's doing us the great service of doing that for us. She's got to hold down the car for us and everything, so appreciate it. Shouts out to Big Sis. Say what up, Misty.
Oh, we in rush hour. We in rush hour.
That's why I left early.
Oh, really?
But it shouldn't be bad going there, though.
Yeah, ain't gonna be nothing nice coming back, though.
Say something, Ted.
I was saying about the babies over there, too. Yeah.
Yeah, we on the road, cuz. show y'all people something in Minnesota. You just don't see this too often.
What?
Show them that temperature right there. Put it up there.
It's 95 degrees. Sure, you should have seen it last week when it was 105.
Yeah, when we was in the car? Yeah. My car got up to 99 that day. And then it said, the car said 99, but it said the heat index was 107.
Yeah, we've had a
Yeah, well, you know, because when you're doing Chinese,
heat
in and out
wave,
the car.
man,
So, Thursday,
in Minnesota. It's
we
just
were
been
out all the way up
extremely
until
hot.
5. And
I'm sorry if it's extremely hot in Minnesota lately. And we just been dealing with it, man. I'm not too used to it. But it's been very, very hot. So, back sweat. I hate back sweat. So, sorry about the quality of the video. The sun is directly behind me. So it's kind of putting an ugly shadow on me. But, yeah, that's the story. So right now, chilling at the airport, waiting for our flight to take. So, the wife's right here. Say what up, wife. She looks disinterested in life right now. But don't mind her. Boy, they tell you to get here early for what? Man, what they're doing right now, I could have came here extra late and wouldn't have to do the extra late. But good thing about it, they got these right here. Little outlets nowadays. Keep my phone on. My sister dropped this off and I only had what was that, on 2%? I was on 2%. But I bumped it up now. I'm sitting on 27%. I'm able to talk to you guys. So I'll hit you guys up before we're getting on the plane. So getting on the plane now. Getting ready to board the flight. It's kind of weird. They got zones. I'm flying Spirit. I've never seen it done like zones where you're seating. Usually they'll give you a seat number and there it is. Printed it out. You guys see? It's kind of weird. The zones are down here, and I just never seen it done like that before. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, on our way to good old Houston, Texas. So got the partner in crime with me right here. I think she's confused too.
I'm not confused.
Well, let me see here. Zones. Never did zones. So. Yeah, we're probably in the back. 4. Seems like dirty back to me. Here we are in the plane, and she's already not following directions. As you saw on my ticket, I had 4C,
and once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Flight 281 with service to Houston, Texas.
And it goes
That's not
A,
your
B,
intended destination.
C.
Please let a flight attendant know as soon as possible,
I should
or
be
that
right
will
there.
become your new destination.
So that's not working. I don't.
Boarding is complete. We want to get you all out of here as soon and as safe as possible. For us to do that, we have to follow a few house rules to make that happen.
She should get up.
If you are sitting in row 12 and 13, let's keep those window shades open. Also, if you're sitting in the front row, let's make sure those seats stay up in a full upright position. All tray tables need to be secured. Purses and bags, not your children, need to be properly sold down by your feet in space allotted.
Getting ready to take off here. Got any last words? Here we go, here we go. About to show you the show. I really hope there's some food when we get there. Something open. Anything. I don't care.